Lydia here from the Craft Cache, and today I am going to show you guys how to make a super simple Easter bunny border, with Easter being just around the corner. So for what is needed for this project, so you're going to need like a pattern paper that's more of a solid almost close to a solid color, more dark, and then a matching one that's lighter. I chose these ones here with little polka dots that's got the same tones as in this one. And then for the bunnies, I chose, you might not be able to see it quite well, but it's actually more of a shimmery rose paper here, and it's halfway between cardstock and paper. So I'm just gonna get started and make the bottom of the border here, and I will be using the Petal Frame punch from Creative Memories. And I really want to let you guys know that you can do this with pretty much any other punch, as long as it's it can be flipped upside down. And I'll show you guys what I mean with that after. So I'm just going to align this here. Making sure that this covers the blue. And there we go. Just gonna grab my little light roller to get pieces off here. Should have changed it. There we go. Okay, so then I'm gonna get my 12-inch trimmer and just cut this off. And this one, it doesn't really matter of how much you leave here at the top, just because you're gonna be covering that with the other smaller border anyways. Just making sure I have it straight. There we go. So we have the bottom portion of our border, and then I am just going to cut the sheet here. And it's about, when I measured it, it's about 3/8 of an inch that you want to cut this one. So here on my trimmer, I've kind of got like a guide here, like a line, and that's the line that I'm going to use to cut. Go. And then for the pink shimmery cardstock here, I'm just going to run through my silhouette cameo, and yeah, I'll be right back in a second. I now have my bunny border here all cut up, so it'll be ready to assemble now. And just before I proceed, I just wanted to let you guys know I do have the commercial file for this bunny border, so in case anyone is wondering. And I did mention earlier how a different bottom border could be used. I just made another one here in the meantime to kind of show you guys how this type of border would work as well. This is not going to be the right colors, but still I'll give a bit of an idea. And even, like, most pattern paper have two sides to them, so for this one, I would just change it to this one just to add a bit of more visual. And then add the bunnies like this. So as you guys can see, this is also another type of border that could work. So pretty much any punch that, like I was saying, you can put either down or up, it would work. Just to give you guys a bit of an example, and by the way, this is the punch that I use for the yellow one here. And just to show you guys an idea, like what I mean for like a border that, you know, you can't put upside down, would be like something like this. You know, it's, you have to put it up, or else, you know, this would make pretty much no sense. I know in some instances you could probably get away with it, like maybe like, you know, some upside down Christmas trees or something like that, but yeah. So anyways, just to show you guys what I meant by something that can be used on both sides. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put everything together, and I'm gonna use a glue pen in this case, just because I prefer to have defined lines. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some glue. And I will add that first little white border. So like I was saying earlier, the one underneath, you know, it doesn't have to be a certain width or anything. Just make sure though that when you do add this little border, that, you know, for example, the space that I have between these little dots here and my line are equal all throughout. So even if the other one is slightly crooked underneath, then it's not that big of a deal. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do the bunnies. And I'm just adding right on the bottom of this one. I'm just going to flip this over. And again, just making sure I have the same space here at the top and the bottom. And here we go. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed me making this little cute, super simple border. If ever you wanted to get these files, or you know, these, you don't have these punches, you're always welcome. They'll be for sale on my Etsy page, Le Craft Cache. They'll also be available in different colors. So yeah, so thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks, see ya.